Okay, we have been, in our writing as a class, we've been writing something. Does anybody remember what we've been writing?
Donald Cruz.
We've been writing about Donald Cruz. Why did,
class?
for the other class? That's what I was going to ask. Why have we been writing about Donald Cruz?
For the other class.
For the other class. Why for the other class?
Because
Lorena? Did you hear what she said? So that they could learn about Donald Cruz. That's exactly why we have been writing about Donald Cruz. And we thought we would make it into a what? We did. We thought we would make it into a book. So, I think we need to write some more. Let's see what we've written so far. So far we've got... We decided this would be our first page, and we put a picture of him, and then somebody immediately said we need to write what? Donald Cruz, his name, so we did. And then we wrote this, and I need you to help me read what we've written. The reason we're going to read what we've written, Kayla, is so that we want to make sure it makes sense, and we want to see what we want to write next, okay? This is Donald Cruz. He writes stories. He draws pictures. So that was our first page. And then we said we want them to know more about Donald Cruz and kind of about how he writes his stories. So we drew a picture of Donald Cruz as a what? As a man, and we drew a picture of Donald Cruz as a little boy. And this does say long ago, and this says today, and we're talking about long ago and today. And so, Emiliano, we wanted to make sure our pictures, they could tell what we were talking about through our pictures. So we drew a picture of him today as a man, and we drew a picture of him long ago as a little boy. And so let's read, Jasmine, what we wrote to the other class so far. He puts himself in his books. He puts on a red shirt when he is little. He is a great writer. Well, that was a lot, so let's read it again. Okay? He puts himself in his books. He puts on a red shirt when he is little. He is a great writer. Now, I think they need to know more. Don't you think they need to know more? So let's think for just a minute. What else? And what do we want to say next? What do we want to tell them next? Listen, if we're thinking, just a minute. With the partner you just had for your ABCs, I want you to partner with them and tell them, what could we say next about Donald Cruz? Think of something you could say next with about Donald Cruz, Christian. Talk with your partner. Talk with your partner about what you could say next, Christina.
Mercedes, your
partner.
Here.
Your partner, Christina, is Charlie. What can we say next about Donald? What could you say? What can we tell them next? Talk with your partner. Christian, you and Jocelyn talk. What could you say next? What could we tell them next about? What could you say next? I hear them talking. I like that. Okay, turn back this way. Did you and your partner partner decide anything that we could tell next? Aubrey?
Write letters to him.
Okay, we could write letters to Donald Cruz. We could, and we might do that later. Right now we're writing to whose class? Miss Natalie's class, to tell them about Donald Cruz. So let's think, what could we tell Miss Natalie's class next? That's a good idea. What could we tell Miss Natalie's class next, Addie?
We could tell that Donald Cruz does his best work.
That he does his best work. We could tell him that. What else? They could learn about Donald Cruz. I wonder how they could learn about Donald Cruz. Ian?
We can write about him, and we can tell the class that he writes great stories.
And we said he is a great writer. And you know what? I think he's on track. He said we could tell them that he writes great stories. What if we told them some of the books that he did write, Aubrey? What if we told Miss Natalie's class about some of the books he wrote? What do you think? Is that a good idea?
Yeah.
Do you think that would be a good idea? Which book do we want to tell them about first?
Shortcut.
You want a shortcut?
Yeah.
You want to do a shortcut? We can do that, okay? So let's pull out shortcut. Now, while we're writing to them, and when you write in Writer's Workshop, Aubrey, we always need what to go along with our picture, with our stories, What else with our story?
Words.
We need words. What do we need before words?
Pictures.
We need pictures. So our picture, Emiliano, always needs to be about what our story was about. So let's think, what are some pictures we could put about Big Mamas? What's something we could draw, Esmeralda? We could draw the train. I think that's a good idea. And the track, that's a good idea. Charlie? We could draw Donald Cruz on that track. Addie?
We could draw his whole family.
We could, because they were all in it. What do you think, Emiliano? What could we draw about this? Do you like the idea of drawing the train track? And maybe drawing the train? I'm going to ask Emiliano if he will come, and in this part up here, Ian, I'm going to ask Emiliano if he'll come draw our picture so they'll know that we're going to tell them about Shortcut. Can you come help us do that? And I'm going to get somebody to come up with you. How about, let's see, how about Aubrey? Aubrey, will you come help? And the two of you draw. And while they are drawing about Shortcut, so that Miss Natalie's class will know about that, I want you to draw it on your hand, okay? Why don't you go ahead and draw the train on your hand? Come on, Emiliano, I want you to help her draw, okay? We're drawing a picture about Shortcut to show what, and we're going to start up here because this is where our words are going to be. So we're going to put our picture way up here. And I would draw it big, because if we draw it big, oh, wow, that looks good. Looks good. Be careful, don't get on the board, okay? Okay, turn around and look as they're drawing, Ian, and be drawing the train track and the train on your hand. Can you do that? I like how Jocelyn's drawing the train track. Kayla's drawing the train track on her hand.
I'm drawing the train.
Oh, that train. Now, do we need, what else do you think we need up there? What do we need? We've got the track. Let's let Emiliano think of something we could put. What else could we put on there, Emiliano? Blocks, okay. We could put some blocks. I think train tracks may have blocks. We can draw those blocks up there. And Aubrey, maybe you could, what else was in the story, Christina? The train. Did they see the train at first?
No.
They didn't see the train at first, did they? Who was looking for the train? Donald Cruz. sisters and brothers. So maybe we could draw some people, Aubrey? Thank you. Okay. This is going to tell them a lot about our story. If you'll take about another minute to finish up, and then we're going to get started with our words, okay? So is this the track too, like Aubrey drew the track? Is that the track? Good, I like that. Oh, I see that. They're watching. Be thinking, what could we say about this? They were listening, weren't they? They were listening. And so you're drawing the track because that was in the story, Emiliano.
You're going to draw a
Okay.
lion.
Oh, that's good. That might be enough for right now. Oh, you're going to love their train track. Wait till you see it. Wait till you see it. Thank you, Aubrey. Yes, very good. Okay, step back and let them see that. Didn't they do a great job? Have a seat. Have a seat quickly.
I like both of them.
I like both of them too, Kayla. I like both of them too. Now, Miss Natalie's class may not know what these things are because remember they don't know. We do need to label, and I'm going to ask Esmeralda if she will come up and help me label the pictures that we need. What is this, Esmeralda? Train track. You want to label track? Can you say it slowly and write the sounds that you... Track. What'd you hear? I heard a T too. Can you sit on your bottom so the people behind you can see? Track. Can you write a T right there, right beside the track, so we'll know that's what that is. And I noticed that she's looking at the ABC chart. You see it? Like turtle. Good. Very good. Now, Esmeralda, who are these people? Who is that? The family. So could we label family right there? Family. I heard an F too in family. Family. Do you see the F like in fish? She sees it. Point to it. Yes. So could you label family right there? And you can do this, Addie. When you're in Writer's Workshop, you can label your things. You can say those words slowly and label those things. The other track? The other. Well, let's stick with this right now, and then we might could label some more later. You did a good job labeling. I like that. Now I know that this is the family, and this is the track, okay? That way they'll know that, okay? Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, all right, let's think. We've got our picture, and we've got our labels, right? And could you write some more sounds if you wanted to these labels? Could you? Could you? I think you could. Ian, can you come make some more? Can you come say the words slowly so that they might, we might label it better? Track. Can you say track slowly? Track. Track. I like how Kayla's thinking as he's writing. Track. Are you saying it slowly? Track. Aubrey, eyes up here. Track. Track. Oh, wow. Look what he did.